That's actually a great question, Gene, because I think on the surface level, like all of us, whether we support crypto or not, like I'll be honest, I'm in that same mindset where I would want to put energy towards real world economic activity. And so it's not to say that Bitcoin isn't important and it's not real, but I would much rather go towards powering a school or powering a business or a factory that's going to create jobs and circulate a lot of economic activity in the real economy. I wholeheartedly would agree with that. I think that the problem that the Guardian is arguing in that case, like a lot of other skeptics of crypto, and it's not probably of any nefarious intention, is that they aren't thinking again about the nuance of it. The question I would ask is why are the miners able to even get access to that electricity? So, for example, the renewables in this case, right? Shouldn't that be going towards making our factories renewable? Shouldn't it be going towards helping to make schools more renewable, more homes energy efficient? The problem is that they're not buying it. That's the reality of it. They're not buying that energy, and there's a couple reasons for that. It could be one that they either don't want to make an investment in it themselves and actually partake in purchasing it, but more realistically, as I think you hit on very good, Eugene, is that there's a lot of excess energy at times when people just don't need it, you know? And that's the reality is that, and this is again, as someone like myself, and not even just so much on like, an argument for purely solar and wind. I'm a big proponent of anything that can reduce CO2 emissions and methane. I think that's just a great effort overall to have cleaner air and a better environment. As someone who is a proponent of that, though, we cannot doubt the reality that the battery technology and the inherent inefficiencies of the sun being out during certain peak hours of the day, as well as wind and other services that have, basically inconsistent cycles. We need to understand that these inefficiencies exist. Like we can't ignore that. It doesn't mean that we can't feel good about it, but we need to understand that Bitcoin is not the villain here for making use of that electricity. And I think that that's again what so many people get wrong is that they've never taken that time to really dive through and understanding from engineers in the industry, from scientists, just how much still needs to be done towards building renewable energy that's consistent and can power entire economies. We're still far from it.